Lining up to the bottom of your screen in the 3-by-1 out of the backfield. It's complete. And a nice
open up a hole on third down.
Horn in motion. Sanders gets it out to Horn on the edge. And Sanders gets it out quick, complete. Western State. Pressure coming. Shedeur gets out a dart, complete to Hunter. On the move, showing him his shoe bottoms. Tablet on the sidelines, one of the changes this year in college football. Shedeur Sanders over the middle of the field. Horn on the catch at the other end. The connection and a touchdown. First down and 10 for Shedeur Sanders. Horn on the other end of that catch. Out across. Sanders gets it out quickly to try. Shedeur Sanders, who he says prepares like a pro. Down the sideline for two.
Yes, he does.
3rd and 4 for Sanders. And he's going to be sacked. And a couple of timeouts remaining. They set up the screen out of the end zone, trying to get to the edge. The OBs, the original Buffaloes, on the out, man. Sanders stepping up. Pulls. Blitz coming off the edge. Sanders delivers complete. And this time Shep. Clean pocket. Keeping his eyes downfield. Sanders finally throws. They run a twist. Sanders elusive. Fires, got his man. And a good move down from the 40. Sanders gets it off down the middle.
Post.
You don't like us, man. Why do you do this to yourself?
Come on.
Like, it would be hard for me to really engage in someone I don't like or something I don't like.
Colorado, incredibly important game.
Shedeur steps up. Hunter at the bottom of your screen. Shedeur comes back the other way to Hunter. Makes the catch. 4 wideouts in the formation. Sanders into the end zone for Hunter.
Does he take that matchup?
Sanders pulls, incomplete, and picked off. It takes a creep. Jones, Quint Kesenick down to the field, the season opener for both these teams. Sanders wide open, room service downfield, and all the
afternoon.
Sanders gets it out quickly into the flat. Nice couple of cuts, the ball resting at the 20. Sanders escapes. Sanders pulls it out into the end zone. Touchdown, Hunter.
Know what he meant to this game.
Sanders underneath with 9 national championships. Russian football game. 2nd down and 10. Sanders over the middle, complete. They feel that they've established a culture here. Shedeur, what a pass. Blitz off the edge, he gets it out quickly, complete, and a missed tackle on Hayden. Sanders delivers downfield, knocked away for that incompletion. 2nd and 10, completes this. Sanders, caught.
Travis Hunter.
Sanders completes it. Nice catch, Miller.
I mean, you could convince me that way too.
Sanders, couple of fakes and tackled into the end zone.
There are fouls on both teams. Ineligible receiver down the field. Offense number 56. Holding defense number 17. Those penalties offset. First down.
2nd and goal. Sanders puts his foot in the ground, but is going to be stopped up short of the end. 1. They just get it off into the end zone. Contact. Out of the backfield, complete. Nice move out to the 25 by SportsCenter. 2nd and 10 for Sanders. Little receiver bubble screen. Great coverage on the edge. Hold and possession. Off the play fake. Serving. Nowhere to go. Going the wrong way. Sanders pulls. Got a man. Contact.
Pass interference, defense, number 35, 15-yard penalty enforced from the previous spot. First down.
Sanders has a man. And it's
Back. Somewhere around 50 seconds.
Sanders gets it out quickly. Complete. Got a block on the edge. Horn is going to come up a little bit short.
Play action. Ball knocked down to the... Again to the air. Quickly behind the line of scrimmage and a drop. Nebraska brings 4. Sanders in trouble. Down he goes. Sanders in trouble again. Second. 2 incompletions, 2 sacks for Sanders. Now he gets started. A completion to the 40-yard line. Good job of breaking a tackle by Jimmy Horn Jr. Sanders, 5-man rush. Quick completion out to the 30 and down to the 7 yards deep. Lets it go to the sideline. Pick 6. 4-man rush. Sanders in trouble. Trying to escape. Eyes downfield. Quickly. And a right now catch, LeJontay Wester. Big hit. Quick drop. Between the hashes, incomplete. Linebacker blitz on the way. Quickly out of his hands. First down from the 32. Play action. Lets this one go down the far sideline. A lot of second down 10. Another linebacker blitz. Shifting and finding an open man at the 34 here on 3rd and 8. Another 5-man rush. Sanders sacked again. 4-man rush. Sanders, nice pocket. There's a strike across the 50-yard line inside of Nebraska. Down 21, you're in a hurry. Linebacker blitz just as he was hit. Little to get a favorable look. 3-man rush on 2nd and 15. Again over the middle. And another bullet this time to Will. On this drive with the exact same route. To the sideline this time. 25-20. Travis Hunter out. 1st and 10. Back to the air. Hunter one more time. Wrapped up at the shoe. Better protection. Travis Hunter is not out there. You saw him on the sideline. Run out to his right. Still wants to throw. Sanders, linebacker blitz coming. Steps up. Fires to the end zone. Too much came before that drive. Empty backfield. Quickly out of his hands. Another completion much of the night. 2nd down 6. Linebacker blitz. Flag comes in. Sanders just fires that one away.
Holding. Offense number 58. 10-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
About 20 yards away from his teammates. See if they get him even more involved. Well, there you go. A catch and not much of a run. Nebraska brings 4. Sanders escapes the first man, but not the
offside. Defense number 90 in the neutral zone at the snap. 5-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
They end up bringing 4. Sanders spins out of trouble and just flings it toward the side.
Pretty dire straits right now. They need something.
Sanders on the move. Fires. Travis Hunter. 4-man rush. Nice job of stepping up. He's got a lot of room to keep it. Almost brought him down by his jersey. He did not get it. Long as 47 yards. He waits to see if he gets a chance. Moving to his left. Sets up. Fires. A diving. Sanders to the sideline. Jimmy Horn Jr. inside of Nebraska territory.
Performed really, really well.
Down 28, first offensive play for Shedeur Sanders in the 2nd half. Under duress, that's a leaping effort. Coaches, Pat Shermer says he talks to him up till 15 seconds left. Jimmy Horn in motion. 4-man rush. Steps into a nice pocket. Travis. They go to the air. Here comes a corner blitz. Lets it go to the far sideline. Caught at the 1st and goal from the 6. Sanders in trouble. Dumps it off. LeJontay Wester looks the other way. Ball batted down. Empty backfield. Sanders in trouble. Spins out of it. Gets new life across the 15. Throws across his body. Knocked
down. Hayden running with his pads downhill.
Sanders been much better since the 1st quarter. A quick hitter out to the left across the 25 and 30. Another 1st down, Colorado, and dragging tacklers. Little play action. In the pockets, and he's sacked again. Sanders again out of the backfield. Hayden once again up near the 40-yard line. They blitz. Sanders runs out. Still looking. Firing. 28-3. And the reverse down to the near side. Travis Hunter. Answer to be yes. 3rd down and 1. Quarterback sneak.
One-on-one up here.
Bad snap. Threw him off. Picked it back up. 2nd down 10. 3-man rush. Sanders steps up. Surveys. Lets it go. Strike. Sanders. Looking. Going to keep it himself. Doesn't do.
After the play, personal foul. Late hit with targeting. Defense number 42. Rule of the previous play is under replay review. Ruling on the field, the targeting is confirmed. Number 42 is disqualified for the remainder of the game.
Quickly inside the 10.
And so Jimmy Horn makes a big play.
Drop back, blitz coming. Lets it go. Diving.
4-receiver look, and they're all good. That one is in the backfield. Sanders has time, fires, sideline open, West from the 25. Sanders to the air, has plenty of time, fires, has a man, flag is down. That's Travis Hunter.
Offside. Defense, number 91. Lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalties decline. 2nd down.
Here, 45 carries, 75 yards in their first 2 games. Sanders again with time.
Games after that.
2nd down 5. Sanders a quick pop. That's Hunter in space.
Illegal block in the back. Offense, number 54. 10-yard penalty. Replay 2nd down.
3rd down 2. Play action. Sanders with time. Little crossing pattern. Jimmy Horn Jr. Augusta in the backfield. Sanders has been sacked 55 times going back to last year. Blitz comes. Sanders, time. Crossing route. Shepard the catch. Caught. 3rd and 7. They do. Sanders flushed. Fires.
He's still not able to get it picked up.
2nd and 9. Sanders is flushed. Scrambling to the 10 and a
Watch the linebackers.
full of 2 on 3rd. Sanders crossing pattern. Caught and dropped.
Playing college football these days.
He has 2 catches. And he's got, a drop in the backfield. Shotgun blitz comes. Quick throw. Hunter the catch this time. And he's blasted by 3rd down 5. Shedeur with time. Middle shot. Caught there at the 30.
Happened a lot the last couple years.
17 yards on that hookup. Little sidearm throw.
And the running back should be able to get a nice gain.
Play action. Company in the backfield. Hunter's hit. 2nd and 13. 4-man rush. Pocket collapsing. Sanders scrambling and firing down the field for Horn.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense number 55. It's a 15-yard penalty and an automatic 1st down.
Sanders to throw. Little screen pass. And that's Michael Welch with the catch.
That I would have supported a targeting foul on that play.
All right, thank you, Gene. 2nd and short. 2nd and 10. Sanders with time, man wide open on the sidelines. That's Shepard's team. Sanders again, another quick throw. That's Hunter with the catch. Hunter escapes to the 5. Sanders, end zone, caught! Team. Colorado State has 2 timeouts. Colorado has 2. Over. Sanders steps into the pocket, fires over the middle, caught there. It's Hunter. Hunter has the 1st down. And he is stopped.
5 yards of it.
Remember, the 2-minute timeout is right around the bend. Long throw, and Sanders, 4-man rush. Pocket collapses. He escapes. Flag is down. Throw is caught at the 37.
Holding. Offense number 54. 10-yard penalty. Still 2nd down. Oh, that he had it, but they saw it.
Sanders sets up, fires, deep left side. It is incomplete. Alejandro Mata and Jace Feely. Feely has a stronger leg. Sanders over the middle. Oh, big. 1st and 10. Going quickly here. Sanders backpedaling, fires. Just over. Colorado has 2 timeouts left. Sanders fires. Got a man. Wester. He's 5. He's touched it. Looks back to the 37.
Augusta in motion. Sanders throw. Horn with the catch. Sanders fires it out. It's Sanders, and the throw is territory at the 48. Augusta in motion. Sanders again to the air. Fires. Tight window. 4 men come. Sanders little dump off, and it from the 13. Sanders, nice touch, caught there. Wester before that ball released. Touched. Hunter 10 catches, 68 yards. Little dump off, and that's the tight end, Savell Small. Big time receivers. Sanders, Augusta. He's got a nice gain. Oh, and he lost the ball. Nope. Sanders loads up. There's a lot. Sanders, little pivot there. Hunter's back in the game.
It's the defense and the O-line then.
They're down 9. Shedeur Sanders. Michael Welch. Flag is down. Welch did not.
There are 2 fouls on the play. During the run, holding, offense number 5. It'll be 10 yards from the previous spot. After the play, personal foul, defense number 33. 30, correction, number 30. 15 yards, automatic first down.
A celebration where 4 got flagged.
That was more fun than stupid, I'd say.
Caught there by Will Shepard along the sideline.
Almost never do.
Play action. Shepard again. 2nd and 4. Sanders again fires. End zone. Hunter caught it. 2nd and 8. Sanders to throw on target there. It's caught by Terrell Timmons. So has Sanders. And on target again. 4-man rush. Sanders out of the flat. Michael Welch.
Take it inside the 5. That was too early.
Play action.
Holding, offense number 58. Penalties decline. 3rd down.
3rd down, 13. Here comes the heat. Sanders throws deep. That is Horn.
Holding, offense number 54. 10-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
And it's up.
Wow.
Sanders going to throw the ball. Fires it up the sideline, and it's in.
Pass interference, defense number 1. 15-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
2 programs.
Sanders, little swing pass. That's Charlie Offerdahl. 40. Sanders fires. Sideline, that's Travis Hunter with the catch. And Hunter's out to the. Play action. They take a shot.
Wow.
And they're down in 6. Going to throw it again. Sanders fires sideline. It's broken.
Going for it on 4th down.
And Sanders in the pocket gets hit. And
the cornerback for Baylor that gets that opening assignment. Here's Sanders' first pass. Pocket closes. And down he goes.
See those safeties high right there.
And a flag comes out. They get another hit on him. Ball comes out.
Offside. Defense, number 10. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
To get out of harm's way. Here's one right here.
Well, they throw the ball a lot. The first pass attempt for Shedeur.
2, so he starts into it and stops him. Twist.
And Sanders throwing to the wide side to Wester.
Knowing the talented Dalla Hayden to bounce it.
And Augusta stays in there at running back. That throw behind Horn, and he slips out of it. And that could have been a loss if here was the 2019 season for Baylor. On the 3rd down, Sanders over the middle. There's Travis Hunter for the first time. Breaking out of a tackle. Across the 30 and more.
No hands on play.
And out of the belly, underneath for Miller. And Miller with a move around the edge. And this year, Colorado rushed for over 100 yards last week. The backs running with an attitude here in week 4. Here's Sanders creating and
Defense are giving him right now. We'll see if that holds up. Edge pressure.
10th play of the drive. Sanders gets it away, complete to his tight end. Williams is top side of the screen. He's checking LaJohntay Wester. And he's coming on a blitz here. Sanders to the other side, and for Hunt coverage.
Pass interference. Defense, number 18. The ball be placed at the 2-yard line. Automatic first down.
The penalty on Johnson. Inside the 5 on 1st and goal. And it's Sanders.
And in the game.
Shedeur Sanders touchdown run let him. So on a third down, Sanders given time to throw, and that is
limit them right now to one score.
Off a play fake. It's buzzed in there. Where's he better, offense or defense?
Between the white lines.
Everywhere. And pressure almost got to Sanders, and away to the side. Almost got back in that play after Baylor thought he was held. Sanders pointing, going deep, looking for Horn. It's underthrown and incomplete.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 20. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Gordon stays in for this next snap. Lemire still on the sideline. Out to Hart on the edge, and it is. On third down, Sanders. Underneath, Jimmy Horn. First down. And Sanders has not been sacked. That was the big issue in their Nebraska loss. Sacked 6 times. Now he's dancing around. And got away from Linton. Marshall chasing him. And into coverage. And Sanders went out and said something to Jimmy Horn. He's looking his way out of the slot. Going for the end zone. It's Shepard. It's knocked down. Might be running down on kickoff the rest of the game. That ball is knocked down.
Now 2 guys with his hand down. It's those 4.
Linton almost got there. Sanders took
that picture over the top for these speedy wideouts.
Sanders looking into that picture, and his throw is career pick. So on a third down, Sanders is protected and rifles it over the middle, but it's not from 2 yards out. Chasing 2 scores before halftime. Flips it underneath to Welch. And not get 4 wide look. Travis Hunter up at the top side of the screen. Sanders looking that way. And he was wrapped up by Ma'ai, but broke free. Now Linton trying to drag him down. Not there. Sanders with space to run. An escape job for Shedeur Sanders. A little bit out of his comfort zone, but what his team needed after 3-9 a season ago. And Sanders off.
Singletary in pregame. A Colorado legend.
Sanders empties it out, moves the pocket.
That's cheating.
And the flag did come out, and he takes a big...
Holding. Offense. Number 77. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
Field right now. So top target for Sanders not in there, and he throws outs for Colorado, chasing 2 touchdowns. Linton. And Sanders ducks out of it. Another magician-like maneuver, and he hits a man downfield. It's Miller.
I don't think he's down.
He's not down. Off to the races. Miller to the end zone. First snap of the second half for Sanders is off target almost.
Whatever they say in that movie.
Shake and bake.
Shake and bake.
There you go. Screen to Shepard. Bounced off 1 hit from
opener, obviously Utah, Oklahoma State. Here's another 4-man rush.
And Sanders steps up using his legs for his first. And needed 5. Sanders got 11 yards on third down. Pressure is coming, and he's slammed down. Randolph off the field after he got home for the sack. He's running around again. Sanders throws it incomplete.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense. Number 11. 15-yard penalty. First down.
And
off the play fake. Sanders dances and fires it away.
An adventure in punt returns.
On third down, Sanders out of the pocket. He has the space. He has the first down. And a flag down behind.
Get the call.
Holding. Offense. Number 77. 10-yard penalty. Third down.
Third and Pueblo. Oh my God.
All right. Underneath for Miller again. He had the touchdown in the
field. Hill Green. Bentley finishing. You know, Coach Prime has to have a Bentley.
Not a Toyota. He wants a Bentley. That's his advice to his linebacker. Touchdown. He's thrown for a touchdown tonight. Out of the belly on play action. It was knocked a little further down the depth chart. And one of their edges. 4 up on the line again. Bringing 4 like they have been all night on first down. Shot play down the middle. Travis Hunter dropped in the bucket. Superstar for this Colorado offense to the other. Sanders to Hunter. Well, Sanders pointing downfield and just turns into a rugby scrum out of the edge.
The defense guess.
And they bunched those receivers up, and Hunter in traffic. They weren't throwing a no-hitter, Mark. Sanders has Hunter open. Travis Hunter set up the last scoring drive. He has the first touch of this drive for Colorado. And he's
As they make more money.
Thank you for committing. Finally. Sanders out of pressure, pumping on the run. He has a first down and protects it at the end.
That's Miller in the backfield with him.
Back to the air, and it is Miller. Colorado on the ball quick. Sanders given time, and a bullet across.
It's up a little bit in here, where the play fake to him, and now you got him.
Oh, and Augusto, 52-yarder for the lead. Instead, it's on the arm of Sanders on the 4th and 8. Given time, now running out of time, and he's roped down. Punch looked like from the Buffs. Pressure, Thomas has him wrapped up and roped behind the chains on second down. Linton home to the quarterback. The last 3 plays to the Baylor defensive in sacks. Can't take one back here if you're Sanders. And he fires it away with no.
It's not bad.
That Prime played with in the NFL. What does he have with 2:16 to go? He can't get away from pressure. Chasing 7 for Colorado. Flags are out. And Sanders took a shot.
Offside. Defense, number 0. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
1 timeout, needing a touchdown for Colorado. Pressure again. Sanders fading away. Looking for Hunter, who turns around with a
his face.
Interference. Defense, number 20. That pitch decline. Result of the play is a first down.
Yards to get. 1:48 to do it with a timeout. Sanders has the ball stripped. Can he find it? Back inside a minute. 2nd and 24. Sanders has space out in front. Looking for the sideline. Back to the original sticks, and he is out before they need him. Keep the drive and the game going. Got to have it on 2 plays. Far side, that is caught. And Sanders ahead now.
Guessing up.
Travis Hunter is down at the bottom side, the star receiver for Colorado. Jones couldn't get home. Sanders rifles it out of bounds. On a 2nd and 10. Clock inside 10 seconds. Sanders takes his shot here toward the end zone. It is dropped!
And all rushing from one side.
The Big 12 opener comes down to this play. Sanders gets the feet set toward the end zone for the game. It is!
In the backfield.
And a typical receiver in the backfield, and he throws it to him. Miller down toward the 15, and he shoots.
Western 10 had to be on the ball.
Back to a true running back look. Sanders out the back door, and Thomas 2nd and 5 with Colorado trying to score first in overtime. And underneath,
line up for.
They do with Sanders, who burrows ahead, getting a little X
this year for the Knights defensively. Shedeur hit as he throws and dropped around Miller in the backfield. He's going to be dropped for a loss.
Tripping, number 55. Offense. The penalty is declined. It's second down.
So that 2nd and 19. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. and there is nowhere. 3rd and 20. Sanders over the middle, and it's intercepted at the. Sanders finds an opening, and he finds Travis. Sanders to the sideline. That's Shepard with the catch. Run game. Sanders to mid. 5-man pressure. Sanders throws. Good pluck by Hunt. We were talking with him before the game. Here he is with the ball in his hands again. A little slip on that turf. Able to get his footing, but down he goes. 1st down and 10. Play action. Sanders throws for Hunter. He'll walk in a gain of 1. So there's Sanders to the air. There's Shepard with the catch, and Shepard out across the 3rd. Off the play fake. Out to Hunter. Breaks a tackle. Down the sideline. Sanders to the sideline, incomplete. Then outside. Over the middle. High pass. Good pluck by Horn. Down the sideline. Enough. On 1st and 10. Back to the air. We've got a flag down this.
Prior to the ball being snapped. False start. Number 77. Offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
2nd and 15 at the 47. Sanders breaks away from pressure. Sanders in some trouble. Hops away again, and Sanders throws this one away. Sanders with a clean pocket, looking deep for Shepard, and it is a diving catch. Sanders out of the backfield to Miller. And Miller up the sideline.
Happened.
Sanders on a cross. It's Michael Welch. And Welch down in play today. Sanders chased. Pressure comes, and it's incomplete.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Number 6, defense. Contact to the quarterback's head. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
And from the 25 on first down, Sanders over the middle finds his tight. That's Traylon Miller out of the backfield. Over the middle, wide open, LaJohntay Wester, and Wester weaves his way. First down from the 40. Sanders steps away from pressure, in trouble from the backside, and down he goes. Sanders, pressure up the middle again. On the roll, gets square, throws it deep, incomplete. But a 3rd and 21's a different animal. Pressure up the middle, Sanders throws, it is caught, and then a big hit. Here comes pressure. Sanders backpedals, waits for it, it's Wester, won't get there. First down and 10. Sanders, nobody open, gonna run. And Sanders takes a big. He completed that run, but he took a shot afterwards. Sanders deflected away.
Is a factor.
Second down and 10. Blitz up the middle, picked up. And Sanders, pressure coming late. Sanders buying time, looking downfield, floats it out for Hunter. He's got it. Travis Hunter coming back for it, and
everywhere, and he's going to find it.
Face mask, number 0, defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Second and 10. Sanders with pressure up the gut. He's going to run this time, and Shedeur Sanders down. 3rd and 6. Sanders to the sideline. It's Hunter. Hunter gave up a little yardage, and down he goes. Sanders throws it short. Catch made by Welch. Sanders back to the air. To the sideline. Diving.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Number 5, defense. 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play. First down.
Ricky. Sanders wide open. Shepard all alone, and it's first down at the 1 of the. It's a difficult argument to make that he's not the best player by a long way in this sport. Sanders with a flag down, motors out of
this stage.
Offense. There were more than 4 players lined up in the backfield. 5-yard penalty. Down.
Pressure. Sanders on the move. Buying time. Finding an open man. It's Hunter, and a good tackle. They'll bring pressure. Sanders will roll. Throws it short and out of bounds. On first down, it's Miller. And Miller out across. On first down, play action. Sanders looking wide of Jim. Play action. Sanders dancing, breaks free. Shedeur Sanders on the ground.
Lee Hunter, so Shedeur could do the rest.
Sanders, a little flip forward. Wester with his speed. Sanders in trouble, and down he goes. Sanders floating it out, in and out of the hand.
The Wildcats, one of the best rush defenses in FBS. Sanders and his pulchritudinous passing ready to go. Finds his receiver at the was not in on that last play, a rarity. 1st and 10 coming in. Pass complete, quick slant, Jimmy Holt.
For what he has done here in Boulder.
3rd and 7, a blitz coming. Shedeur got rid of it. Sanders has time, finds his man. And
went a little rip route.
They move the chain. Sanders gonna be 2nd and 19. Sanders gets it out quick on the receiver screen, complete to Miller.
On the offensive line, that last one was on Shedeur.
3rd and 8. Gets it out wide open, nothing but real estate in front of Wester. Got a block out there, Wester. Trying to hook a big fish tonight in a ranked opponent. Sanders picks up a good block.
And we wanted to, and then we were able to complete some passes. So kind of what I thought in the first quarter. Now we got
not a typo.
Averages 127 plays a game out of the backfield. Complete the team and owner of the Raiders Mr. Davis. And first down and 10. Sanders to the wide side of the field. That's Hunter. And they bottle
work he does on defense.
Sanders going to pass again. Steps up into the pocket. Finds his man, caught and hit immediately at the 48-yard line. On the jet sweep formation, 3 receivers to the bottom of your screen for Shedeur Sanders. Got a spy on him, and the spy reaching into that right shoulder area. But he's back in the ball game. Sanders is going to be sacked.
Hackett's demotion from play caller.
Shedeur Sanders to pass. Has a clean pocket underneath. Comes to his transfer from Vandy. Shepard broke up. Back in, not on the field on this down. Shedeur Sanders pulls wide open at the 35. Caught by 2-minute drills, Roddy. Eludes the rush and then sacked.
Expect those teams to flip, honestly.
Yeah, we'll get a remix on that one. Shedeur gets it out this time. Underneath to Sanders gets it out. Did not cross.
Ruling he was still in the tackle box. They're also saying there was no eligible receiver in the area. So they will have ground.
Shedeur gets it out quickly. Complete. What a move by Shepard. Oh, Sanders pulls it out on the slant, complete. Trailing 7-0. Sanders on the receiver screen, complete. Got a wave of blockers down. Interactive quarterback. Tunnel screen again. This time blown up. Shedeur Sanders might go after one of the new DBs that came in. Gets it off wide open. Shepard. They come with a blitz this time. Sanders, what a catch! Open is Miller. And Sanders pulls. They've been able to keep Shedeur upright, though, here in the third quarter. Steps up and sacked again.
Illegal formation, 5 players in the backfield. That penalty is declined. Second down.
The Denver Nuggets. Watching on the sideline, Shedeur Sanders on 1st and 10. Drills a rope complete to Omarion Miller. Shedeur Sanders back to pass. And he got rid of it.
Tried to bail, and it ended up in another catastrophic sack.
That's the 6th one of the game. Downfield. Miller with the catch. And a foot. Sanders gets it out over the middle. Overthrows him. And right into the arms of the safety for the interception. As class valedictorian. Served as an intelligence officer in the Navy and was stationed.
Punter, punt returner. World War II, his boat was attacked by a kamikaze into the public schools in affirmative action while in the Supreme Court.
Yeah, he...
For this country.
Facts. 2nd and 10. Shedeur Sanders looking to pull. Dropping back. Flag down. Throws it away.
Holding. Offense, number 55. 10-yard penalty. Still second down.
Got the start.
Shedeur Sanders back to pass, under duress again. Steps up into the pocket, tucks it under, and gets down of Horn and Hunter. Sanders has to get rid of it, does.
There are fouls on both teams. Holding offense, number 77. Pass interference defense, number 1. Those penalties offset. Still third down.
Got to get to the 35. Obviously in 4-down territory. Open in the flat. Caught out of the backfield and a long.
Number 10 in the slot.
They motion out of the backfield. Sanders with time. Got it delivered. Does. And finds his man. Wester. On 1st and 10. Clean pocket. A bullet. Rolling out into the end zone.
Personal foul. Go for the passer defense. Number 32. Half done for the goal and an automatic. First down.
Sanders, 2 guys in his.
Yeah, it's a good call.
They get rid of it quickly. Onto the edge. Miller. From the 17. Sanders.
It wouldn't have started.
2nd and 4. Sanders, quick release. Complete. They go ahead. Shepard and Wester to pass. His safety valve. Nice move on the edge by looking at a 2nd and 6 here. They run another stunt up front. 3rd and 11 as a result. Sanders comes underneath, completed the 3rd. Pressure off the edge. Sanders downfield, incomplete.
Very good news for Colorado and his Heisman candidacy. Down Sanders, one on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 15. He's going to reach back and launch it downfield inside the 10.
He runs right by him.
1st and goal. Sanders leaning in. Ohio State Buckeye is in at the tailback spot. This is a throw over the middle. It's a 1st down. He likes to have some options for himself. This is him backpedaling and throwing off his back foot. And
pass interference. Defense. Number 13. 15-yard penalty. Automatic 1st down.
A little more because those guys do more damage outside.
Sanders fading back, giving some ground. Now stepping up on the roll, and Sanders will keep his for Shedeur Sanders. Quick set, he'll throw over the middle. 3 catches already for Wester. Sanders near side, incomplete.
Linked in that
pass
way.
Interference. Defense. Number 1. The penalty occurred in the end zone. The ball will be placed at the 2-yard line.
Do you?
Well, they're going to run a play. I don't have to answer. To the 2-yard line. 3rd and goal. It's a pitch and a touch.
Yeah, you give yourself a chance.
Blitz clock hits 0. They're going to let this go, and Sanders will drop it off out of the backfield. Augustive got hit hard by feels like a sneak, and they're going to rush it. And Sanders somehow. 1st down, play action. Right over the middle, wide open against that. Hunter is in at the bottom of the screen. Sanders right down the middle again, and that way better today, and that's why they're perfect on 3rd down. Sanders to throw again into Titan Wester. 3rd down this way, and he dropped 47. As long this year is 46. Sanders to throw right down the middle. He's got it in. End zone, top side. One-handed try. 3rd and 4. Sanders down the middle, right. Shedeur Sanders lofts this one. Wester one more time. He turns it up. Kamuela Kaiahui in that spot. There, down to the bottom. Hunter of 7 on 3rd down. It's been shorter. 2nd and 3rd. Now the ball comes out. It's still on the ground. It looks like Arizona has
the young center.
On the offense, 2 players in motion prior to the snap. That penalty's declined. 1st down, Arizona.
The sideline, Warren Sapp. Star-studded coaching staff. Shedeur Sanders, tunnel screen, and another bad snap. Hayden. Sanders down the middle. That's it. Team's flip of the field means another strong starting position for Colorado. This is Shepard, and he crawls to about the 20 DNA. I'm going to go no. Sanders, this receivers have a catch. That's the 6th for Wester. Sanders hops into it. Augustive put it on the ground. Players in the Power 4 had more rushing yards than Colorado's team coming into this week. Sanders to run. He's got the end zone. On today, 28 points. Their first touch of half number 2, and it's Wester.
Veteran QBs pick you apart.
Sanders, far side. Another catch, Shepard. He Cavalier with the ball, he'll go. Sanders will drop it off. Dallin Hayden, the former Buckeye. Sanders. They brought some pressure, picked up by Colorado in this receptions in high school.
Holding, 16. Defense, number 12. 10-yard penalty, automatic, 1st down.
Yes, affect those rushing yards.
That is a former center over on the sideline there. Pat Schirmer. Once again, Wester turn base. Does that affect it?
Yes.
2nd down. It's a throw, and they've got it to the tight. Roll and throw. It's Horn, a little sidestep, and a 1st down for Colorado.
You're good. And it was just a cool moment to see him take the time and try and lift the spirits of him, because he was definitely...
Spit it out wide. Traylon Miller is part of the reason they can put up the numbers they do is because of that ability to be flexible. Far side, I've got to say. Travis Hunter not playing here in the second half. An aggravation of that shoulder injury, and that is they're watching right now. 4th and 3, they're going to go for it. Sanders has it popped high in the air and intercepted. After 23 all last week against Kansas State. Loads of time, that breaks down, and it's a little high offer dog.
Plays, bodes well for him.
Horn in motion. Sanders going to keep it, takes it.
Trouble with that in the past, had some trouble with it last week.
Sanders looking to pass. Arizona. 3rd and 13, gets it out quick to Horn on the edge. Jimmy Horn down the sidelines, smoking it into the end zone.
During the run, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 5 of the offense, 15 yards from the spot of the foul. Number 5's first unsportsmanlike of the game. The unsportsmanlike was for taunting.
Guys, the ball in space.
Shedeur Sanders has time. Places up Hayden in the backfield. On the jet sweep. Horn. On 2nd and goal. Sanders. Sanders pulls it out on the RPO. Hits Horn. Coming back the other way, looking to pick up a block. Found an alley. 1st and 10. Sanders with time, gets it out, checks it down. Augustov. Sanders delivers. Complete. Hunter. Shedeur Sanders now 8 of 8 passing after that completion. Got to get to the 49. Underneath Horn. Got a good block. Turned the backfield. On the play fake. Complete over the middle.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Number 97 of the defense. 15 yards added on the end of the play. First down.
Those are lower thighs. Shedeur Sanders. Oh, what a move. Oh, it hit him with a saw. Potential appearance in the championship game for the winner in this. Sanders complete. 2nd down. Sanders gets it to his receiver.
The 1940s, season ticket holder since 1966. As Travis Hunter takes this one outside. Coach Prime promised her a trip to a bowl game.
But the key against this defense is the tackles have to hold up well.
Shedeur looking to pass. Checks it down, complete. On the play fake. Clean pocket, still perfect. Hunter spins and pulls away. Travis Hunter.
Actions to stop. He left the defender in the dust.
And a fumbled snap. One implode down here in the red zone. Sanders surveys. Keeping his eyes downfield. And now takes it. That was his first incompletion a moment ago. Fade into the end zone. Sanders checks it down and throws it out.
Back something short, a catch and run here.
Sanders drills it complete. Sanders taking a shot, got a man! Room service, touch! Sanders pulls it out, finds his man complete.
And Augustov is able to get the first down.
Sanders pulls it out. Escaping.
Seem to be thinking about it.
I know. I'm a spontaneous type. Shedeur Sanders had it batted. Trying to get to the 41. Sanders pulls complete. Caught by Hunter, but
on the field.
Sanders on 3rd and 3. Searching. Wings it. In.
Holding. Defense number 8. 10 yards for the previous spot. Automatic first down.
It's going to go again. Sanders gets it out. Into the flat. Turns it north-south. Wester on the fly. Sanders keeps it. Got to secure it. 2. Sanders going to pass. Steps up. Caught at the 40. For staying up. Sanders delivers complete. Jimmy Horn.
Done.
I still remember Kirk Gibson's homer to win it for LA. Downfield, up in the air, and it's
pass interference. Defense, number 8. Penalties declined.
Had him around the neck.
First down.
And had him in a chokehold. 1st and 10. Sanders pulls complete. Transformation. Sanders off the fake, downfield, incomplete.
Is to go execute.
And Colorado has done that on the road. Ball's on the ground.
The way you want to start for Zelinskas and Shedeur.
2nd and 19. Sanders on the throw. That's Travis Hunter. And these guys can break as a group. 3rd and 7. Augustive on the motion. It's a first.
In the box, been able to run it. Not that time.
Sanders loads of time. He'll scan. He'll roll. And he'll slide. If they can get home, they'll rush 4. Sanders with time to house money, and I'm happy to be here. He's got a big job. Sanders to Draylon Miller, who's gotten more run as the season's gone on.
Between a veteran play caller and a veteran quarterback.
Sanders feels the rush, gets it away.
That old soul to him, right? That's why his nickname is Grown.
He's ready to throw on 1st down. A lot of time. Sanders rolling, firing, sideline. About 2 yards of play at this point. Sanders is high. Controlled those games for the most part. This is play action. It's Sanders with a pump and a lob and a big hit.
To the legs. Kill the engine.
Big pickup there by Augustive to clear the pocket for a moment. Sanders gets in their story as a pair. Emma has given her life to our country as this is over the middle, and
but by and large, 12 men on the field.
Oh yeah, they caught him in a substitution, and this is Shepard breaking free. Will Shepard side 2, and they paid.
Yep. Defense. There were more than 11 players on the field at the snap. The penalty is declined. It's 1st down.
Yeah.
2nd down for Sanders behind Cleveland. It's a quick throw. It comes to this side, and it's Shepard once again, and he'll battle and get
typically make great adjustments.
There's an adjustment at the line for Wester there. Sanders, they got a hand on him, and now he'll stay. 2nd and 6. There's another screen. Wide side. It's caught by Wester. Down the sideline. He touched. Augustive was a big part of that last drive. He's out of the backfield, won't get it. Instead, it is Hunter. 2nd catch today. 1st down. Sanders loads of time again. He'll float it over the middle. Hunter pivots hard. Gets across midfield. 2nd and 7. Quick pivot. Shepard on the screen. Got to get to the 33. Sanders casually in the pocket. Now he'll climb. They'll spy on him. He's got the 1st down. Shedeur climbs again vertically through the pocket, and he's got timeout usage. They used one there to stop the clock and try to get the ball back. It's Augustive out of the backfield. He catches and runs, and
guessing.
Stress on all of the defensive backs on every play. Here is Shepard, who's been so There's another possession in the balance here. Sanders fading back, and he will wing it away. Miller in the backfield, 3rd and 4 for Sanders. Here's pressure, back of the end. Confidence for it that's backed up by evidence. Yeah, Horn is a big loss as Sanders just kind of roaming, and he's fighting at home. They said, you're going to go wrestle instead. It's paid off for him. Here's 4 receivers with at least 3 catches today. Sanders climbing and dancing and loading up a throw down the field for a cut. Sanders, they get a hand on him again. Now he breaks away again. That's been the story of the 2nd half. Fake it to Hayden, throw it to Shepard on a 1st down. 2nd and 6. Sanders, quick hitter, and that's 7 on 3rd down. Pressure from the safety spot, got there, Sanders. It was. Oh my. Dean Blandino is with us. What do you see? 1st down. Sanders, end zone for Hunter.
He knows he can do it for the team.
2nd down, Sanders. Little flip, got it to Smalls, the tight end who had the big penalties. The mesh, it is Sanders, and he will waltz it. 2nd and 16. Sanders takes a moment, now bails out, throws it downfield on a comeback. He's got Hunter, who broke free. The calm in the face of Shedeur Sanders. Pressure up the middle, got picked up. He'll go down.
Ball's got to be on the money, down and away to move the sticks.
Here's a screen, so dangerous. Hunter, face.
Personal foul, face mask, number 0, defense. The player grabbed the helmet opening of the runner. It's a 15-yard penalty.
And 2 huge 1st downs off those penalties so far today. Sanders backpedaling again. Sanders.
Holding, number 8, defense. 10-yard penalty, automatic no stop.
On 2nd down and 5, Shepard, catch and run. That was a great ball that got him.
For the playmakers.
End zone for Shepard. That's a big hug, and he's
seeing play with just no margin for error.
Now it's a short field. 1st down. Sanders to Hayden out of the backfield, and he is 2nd and 16. Off the mesh. Sanders out wide. It's Wester in space. Look out. Wester go.
Perimeter with relentlessness.
Yes, they do, and it's freed up some big plays. Hayden across the middle out of the back. That's why they're very different from last year in terms of record. Sanders breaks it down, rolling to the right, now backpedaling. There's a marker coming in, looks like a hold. Sanders will zip it downfield to the...
Holding, number 54, offense. 10-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Huge play there for the right tackle, Houston.
2nd and 19, Travis Hunter. Tunneling through, Hunter has goal line. Hoping to get to the Metroplex. Sanders, another flip. Miller put it on the ground. That's a forward pass. It's incomplete. Time will Sanders have. They'll back off and rush only 4, Texas Tech. Sanders bails again. He gets out of the pocket enough to create a throw. From the 39, 1st down. Sanders for Shepard. Another block by Seaton on the outside. 2nd and 6, Sanders whips it out wide. Yeah, they will. And it's a low steer. Sanders wants it all on the first ball to the end zone. Hunter went up and nearly... Hunter knows something about that with his skills on the court. Hunter, they'll feed him this time. He'll backtrack somehow. 47, this is right there. Sanders with a flag coming in. Sanders weaving his way, and he will go...
Holding, number 52, offense. The penalty is declined. It's 4th down.
You know, it's a throw, and it is put up, right?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, it's a throw, and they'll pitch it to make sure they get a completion. Hunter's got to stay in bounds, and he does.
Out of the 25 for the Buffs. Empty backfield. Shedeur will throw it on 1st down over the middle and intercepted. First play of the game.
Playing much better, only 29 sacks to this point.
Sanders in trouble, and 2nd down and 24 at the 41. Sanders bounces out of the pocket, gets a block, directing traffic with his offhand, and just throws this one out of it.
Ineligible receiver downfield, number 66 in the offense. The penalty is declined. 3rd down.
Coach Whittingham, 3rd down and 24. Sanders throws a slant, and he's got his man. 4th down and 5 at the 40. Utah showing blitz. Sanders, free play down the sideline. Caught here.
Let's look how smart Shedeur is. He gets the jump. It's a free play right away. So who do you go to? You go to
Augusta in the backfield. Sanders with the hitch. Shepard.
and take Colorado into a phone booth.
2nd down and 11. Underneath. Sanders. Play fake. With time. Look at him. Bounce around. Calm. Cool.
And he'll get rid of it. And the Buffalo offense. Here's Shedeur with time. Dancing around. Now bounces it out. Squares his shoulders. And just throw Alan Hayden in at running back. Sanders backpedaling. Sanders, and he'll go down. First down and 10 now with a 14-3 lead. Shedeur drops it off near side. Wester and ran a punt back. Second down and 8 at the 16. Sanders, that one at the top of your screen on third down and 8. Shedeur Sanders buying time. Scrambling, lines up for the deep ball.
Pass interference, number 5, defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Field, third down and 7 at the 34. Sanders rolls out of the pocket, throws on the move. Incomplete.
Corner the whole time and you get the value on both sides.
First down and 20 for Shedeur. Flag on the play and incomplete.
Holding, number 23, offense. Penalty is declined, second down.
Long of a yardage.
Second down and 23 at the 15-yard line. Sanders over the middle, caught. Not enough for the first version. Hayden is the pistol back. Ball on the ground. Who's got it?
Get away from Jeff Brom. Brom always upsets somebody, you know. They took that L to Louisville.
Here's Miller. Sanders in trouble. Reverses his field. Sanders reverses again. He looks like Fran Tarkington out there. Throws on the move. Caught on the sideline. Shepard. He'll pick up a first down and more for Shedeur. First and 10 at the 29. Inside, they throw.
Linemen are going to get out and you're going to break back towards the inside. This right there is a little bit of a tunnel screen.
At the 30. Sanders, all kinds of pressure. Sanders breaks contain again, throws on the move, caught. First down if it stands.
Offside, number 57, defense. The penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
First down at the 40. Sanders. Far side.
And I'll do you proud, so it's a great attitude.
And that's what he's doing so far, trying his best. Here's a catch, stop and start, Hunter. Third and 4. Shedeur dumps it off for that first down. And they'll shovel it. Hayden, they'll make that
the pocket. This rush will get after you.
First down from the 36. Sanders again, a whirling.
Holding, number 77, offense. 10-yard penalty, replay first down.
Showing blitz. Sanders, they pick it up, dumps it off. Far side, Hayden. 4. Sanders fires it down the field. Wester incomplete. Sanders guns it. Sanders in a pocket. Oh, what a
holding, number 21, defense. The penalty is declined. The result of the play is a first down.
Because he knows he can jump out of the gym.
Saunders, the fade in the corner.
Into the third quarter. He's going to want him to finish here.
Sanders just shovels it away. That's on 10 of the 8-yard line. Sanders over the middle, broken up. College football. Remember, he's a true freshman. First down, Shedeur Sanders steps up in the pocket and decides to run. And a touchdown. Sanders checks it down into 29. Sanders over the middle now. Caught, but first down and 10 of the 25. Sanders dumps it down.
Deion Sanders wants to correct.
Sanders again. This time to the near side. And it's Augustus. True story. First down and 10 at the 37. They throw it out wide. And out of attended in this stadium. Second down at 5. Sanders. Sideline. Caught. First down. And it's Travis Hunter. Sanders. Steps up. Delivers a deep ball. Incomplete. Backfield for Shedeur. Sanders over the middle. Caught. Miller. High stepping at the 5. Touch. That's right. Happy birthday, Miss Peggy. First down and 10. Let's see if our Buffaloes could finish this game. Shedeur Sanders decides to turn on the jet and get positive yards. They'll give him 9. 2nd down and 1. Out wide. 1st down, Colorado. At the 43. Sanders slant underneath. Loose. Shepard lost it. Utah says Spawns, though. And they started taking the lead. Now Utah react to what I'm seeing. And that's what veterans tend to play with. Sanders off his back foot. Wide open receiver. Miller again. 7 yards for Miller and a touchdown. Now Sanders will slip to the 20. Sanders steps up. Thinking about it. Lets it go in. What? That defense. Sanders looking to add to his total. Steps up. On the move. Has his man. And it's
a highly explosive offense. It's one of those screens. They do it on about a 5th of their pass. It'll be incumbent on guys like Kobe Bryant to tackle Travis Hunter. Here's LeJontay Wester, 1,600 yards after the catch this year. We'll see how Kansas tackles. Safety blitz is picked up, and the throw is too much. Augustive out of the backfield is hit. It's Mello Dotson who makes this choice. This is Wester turning the corner. All 5 plays have been pass plays so far, and this one will be with an empty backfield. Draylon Miller in space, and that is a great open field tackle.
Personal foul, horse collar tackle, defense, 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
Horse collar,
yes.
But it was not an actual act of horse collar tackle. Sanders to throw, and that's over the
official think it was around the neck.
First run play for Colorado is Sanders.
They're just not executing defensively.
7 missed tackles so far already as Sanders rolls out.
Hold them the way the Jayhawks have here early.
11 missed tackles already for Colorado. And there's a broken tackle for Draylon Miller, but
with the goal of not breaking.
2nd and 5. Sanders climbs the pocket right up the middle, and he has speed, and a torn jersey is
more of the safeties.
2nd down screen. It's Hunter. He wanted the ball, and that's why. Look out! Injury. He's the tailback on 1st down, and he'll sneak into a pattern and now engage in a block. Sanders floating in the pocket, dodging a possible tackle, and then throwing into space. Here's Hunter again. Travis Hunter, a little side. It's a hitch and go and hitch.
Sure.
Sanders with time again. Waiting. Hanging on to it. Kansas defensive lineman got smothered. Sanders steps up and throws, and it's
one.
There is no foul for roughing the passer. There is ineligible downfield.
Wow.
Offense number 57, 5-yard penalty, 1st down.
And I wonder.
Yes, it is. 1st and 15. He's right back onto the field. Sanders lofting it for this timeout here. We'll see if they take one more play. They do. Sanders loads up a throw that's right down the middle, and it's Hunter again. Travis Hunter gets by.
In the practice behind the scenes.
Inside the red zone for Shedeur Sanders, who took a big hit just a moment ago, and he fades.
He's gone.
Shedeur Sanders now the single-season record holder for touchdown passes. He'll flip to Dallin Hayden, who's all along the sideline alone. And he's thrown the ball for the most part today. He'll do it again here, and that's 6. Sanders loads at time again. He'll run for it. Sanders does. Played in space right now everywhere for both offenses. Hunter's up top there off the block from Wester. 2nd and 11. Shedeur Sanders stepping up, rolling now, flushed left. He'll double back to his right at midfield. He tries to.
Intentional grounding. Offense number 2. Lost it down. Brings up 3rd down.
First
7, 8 seconds.
There was another foul on the play. Holding defense. Those fouls will offset 2nd down.
So it looked like back to 2nd down. It's a huge loss for Kansas here. Here comes Wheeler on a blitz. Sanders down the field and a wide open. 1st down, it's Miller. 2nd and 11 for Colorado. Pressure right up the middle in Shedeur Sanders' face. He just got it away, and he comes to this. Remember, Hayden got stopped on 4th down earlier. Fake the toss. Now Sanders breaks it down against Miller, and he has to crumple.
Holding on to it has gotten him into more problems than anything else.
He does right here for Hunter. It's a screen once again. Little sidestep, and he is rough for the Buffaloes. Sanders goes over the middle, and that's met immediately. So 3rd and 3, they'll rush 4. Sanders sees a little pressure coming. He fades to his right. Sanders on the throw. He's
together, and when that play extends, Shedeur knows right where he's at.
Now Shedeur is 21 for Welch, the tailback. Still no Augusta in the second half. Here's a handoff for Hunter. Flip it back for Sanders. He'll throw it back this direction for Wester. And off he goes on the gas pedal. Wester foot in the ground. Another dagger. 12 times all game. Here comes Miller around the corner. He got a hand on Sanders, who will fling it toward the sideline. Was clean on the throw.
Yeah, I did not see any hold looking at it again.
3rd and 12. Miller hops inside. Miller gets to Sanders, can't corral him. The throw over the middle for Welch is a 1st down. The escapability. Sanders 2nd and 6. That's probably a hold. And now Sanders runs right into the pressure by Job, who makes the tackle.
The left tackle.
Holding. Offense number 77. 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
But a big penalty there. We're moving towards 6 minutes. Off a spin from Miller. It's Sanders to throw, and it's nearly pinned. 16. 2 downs to get 16 yards. Shedeur Sanders lets it rip down the middle. It's juggled. 4th and 21. Miller around the corner again, speeds up Sanders. He can't run for it. They have to have 21 yards. He gets bashed. It's tipped, and it's in.
Shedeur passes it to Will Shepard. Broke a tackle, got the 1st down. Travis Hunter lined up to the top of your screen. Shedeur hits him on the slant. Brought down immediately. 3 guys that have done fantastic coaching jobs this year. Shedeur Sanders complete.
Field number of LeJontay Weston.
On the little shovel pass.
Ball for 20 minutes more than the Colorado offense.
Sanders pulls it out. Gonna run for it himself. Picks up the 1st down and then some.
70 yards after contact.
Shedeur wheeling out of trouble. Throws it. Nobody there.
Tester grounding. Offense number 2. The quarterback was inside the tackle box and threw into an area with no eligible receiver. Lost it down from the spot of the pass.
See, I've been listening to Hunter got a clean release. Shedeur comes underneath and wide open underneath. That's the tight end Smalls.
Holding. Defense number 2. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot and an automatic 1st down.
With house money plus side of the field.
1st and 5. Shedeur Sanders on the move. They got him off of his spot and pushed him out of bounds.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, late hit. Defense, half the distance is automatic. 1st down.
Some kind spirits on the far side.
Good to see. Sanders pulls, hits Hunter. On 3rd down, Sanders surveys, keeps his eyes downfield, got him in! Touchdown!
Hit, the ball came out. I think that should have been an incomplete pass.
That'll be Colorado football. Hunter with the reception at the 20.
Will determine that he did have it long enough, although I certainly disagree.
Out of the backfield, complete. That's Miller. Still on his feet. Down to the... Sanders on the slant. Hunter. Heisman and Hunter.
Done.
Hey man, I got my can of oxygen right here if you need it.
Out of the backfield, complete. That's Wester.
After the play, personal foul, late hit out of bounds, number 44. 15-yard penalty and automatic. 1st down.
Penalty yards, then yards on offense. Shedeur on the play fake. A flag down, and he throws it away out of bounds. All-conference freshman.
Offense, number 77, 10-yard penalty. Still 1st down.
Freshman starting from this offensive line as well.
Sanders complete out of the backfield. That's Hayden.
We've got to get to where we can rush the ball a little bit and then attack them downfield. So we're playing right into their hand right now. These guys got to keep competing, keep playing hard, and we got to make it.
Pressure coming. Sanders on the fly, on the move. Going to be dragged.
Should have gotten to doubling the win total from a year ago.
On the receiver screen. That's his nickname. And grown with a nice sidestep to elude pressure. Almost a circus grab. Gets it out quickly. Complete to Will Shepard, the Vanderbilt transfer, stopped up the starter midway through the season. Sanders under heat. It's going to be sacked. Underneath, that's going to be to Shedeur. Little bubble screen complete to Wester. Got a block on the edge. Will pick up. Sanders taking a shot downfield. Complete. Caught.
Through some contact with Dylan Smith down the field.
Sanders in scramble mode, going to be sacked on this. Hunter to the top, Shepard to the bottom. And another sack. It's going to be the
431st.
Third and goal all the way back near the 25. Sanders trying to get it into the end zone. And he's going to be sacked again.
They would say anything other than this.
He's going to throw it up for Hunter. Rediscover its early rhythm. Sanders looked like they wanted to option into the boundary. Nowhere to go that time for Welch. And he's going to be brought. 2nd and 16. Shedeur pulls. Got it to his receiver. That's
successful this year.
On 3rd and 8. Sanders off his back foot. Got a man. They take any shots here. Sanders caught at the 4. Time for 2 more plays. Sanders still looking, holding onto the ball for a long time.
In high school. It's a long high school career, 12 years.
Got to get his team moving in the right direction.
A national regional freestyle tournament right there in that gymnasium. Really?
Complete pass a moment ago.
Defense number 87, 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Makes it a 3rd and 4 for Shedeur Sanders. Complete for the 1st down and then some. Wester open down the sidelines. Nothing but real estate. Showing the Cowboys his shoe bottoms.
Get caught.
3 on the clock. Sanders snaps it. Harris Hunter trying to make a little bit of magic. And pushed out of it. Let's get this call.
Offside. Defense number 97 lined up in the neutral zone. That penalty is declined. The result of play is a 1st down.
Today for the Cowboys with penalties. Sanders rolling out. Fires touchdown. All of college football, and Shiloh Sanders, his other son, on defense. Out of the backfield, complete to Welch. Picks up the 1st. Wonderful intermediary for the 2, making sure they stay in close contact. On the next play, he caught the game-winning touchdown pass. And here's a guy that catches touchdowns, Hunter.
Supports them and is a father figure to a lot of them.
Into the end zone, wide open.
Best interference. Offense number 14, 15-yard penalty. Still 1st down.
All the way back at the 21. Sanders pulls. Hunter. Mr. Make It Happen couldn't that. Looking back the other way through his progressions, directing traffic, and he's going to be sacked again.
But you have to have a staff that's comfortable. Used to tell me, I'm going to treat you all fairly, but that doesn't mean you're all going to be treated equal.
I get that.
NFL guys understand that.
Shepard with
the work. You are absolutely right.
Checks down underneath, complete to Michael.
Pillows that he's laid his head on. Although when you count the hotel pillows, probably more than that.
Shedeur trying to put that defense to sleep.
Hey, nice job playing the football.
Sanders getting rid of it quicker this time. Underneath, complete to Shepard to the bottom. In traffic, and that's going to be intercepted. 10 for the Buffaloes. Charlie Offerdahl in a tailback. Out of the backfield, makes a nice catch and move.
His story is tremendous. The team.
3rd down and 9. Downfield for Hunter. Caught at the 40 and down. Shedeur on the slant over the middle of the field, wide open. A top into the end zone.
Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year, dumping it off to Jimmy Horn Jr., who's back. They throw it a ton. They rush for only 70 yards a game, last in the country. Sanders in trouble, steps up, flag down.
Holding, defense, number 2. 10 yards will be added to the end of the play. First down.
Now to hustle, the play clock winding down. Sanders back to throw. Stepping up and hits Horn. He's short. And a pass play on 4th down. Sanders feeling the pressure, and Tyler Batty playing college football. Sanders in trouble, and 60 times in 2 years as the Colorado quarterback. They get some pressure on him again. He dumps it off to Hunter, who gets though as BYU got a little cute on the trick play. Now Colorado takes over. Sanders off play action, taking a shot, overthrows, maybe, incomplete. Pressure off the edge from Batty. Sanders has a ton of green in front of him. Going to be on Colorado.
Legal formation, offense, 5 or more players in the backfield. 5-yard penalty. It's still 3rd down.
7. And they come after with a corner blitz. Sanders stepping up and firing complete. Breaking a tackle is Travis Hunter. Turning on the Jets. My goodness. Hunter past the 20.
Plucks that football. And what a pickup after the catch.
Sanders going back.
Charge, and then after the catch.
Defense.
So good.
More than 11 players on the field at the time of the snap.
Called an illegal substitution penalty on BYU. Sanders on 1st and 5. And
really best corner of pro football at the next level.
I thought it was interesting. Pat Shurmur, coach in the NFL forever, he said he should play both. He's his offensive coordinator. A delayed shot.
Offensive side, but what a marvelous talent that we've seen the last 2 years in Colorado.
Sanders on 3rd and 3 in trouble. Batty back there. Sanders gets out of their fight. Numbers for Sanders. Pressure up the middle, in trouble again. Sacked, and the ball comes out. Free ball. Still loose.
Game from Shedeur. Get the ball out. Get it to these wide receivers quickly.
Sanders on the move here. And slide.
I think it's more incidental than anything.
All right, Matt Sanders back to work. Big hit. Sanders taking off.
Even without the protection.
4-man rush this time. They still get pressure. Sanders in trouble, spinning around. Trying to extend the play. Gets walloped. And for 15. And now Sanders in trouble. 2 losses in November that kept them from getting in the Big 12 championship game. Sanders to Horn, and the ball jarred free and Sanders, who didn't take the snap. It was Horn that took the snap from court.
Personal foul, face mask, defense. 15 yards will be added to the play. First down.
They get it out of Sanders' hand.
Of these plays for Colorado.
Little trickery, flea flicker, Sanders stepping up, and everybody covered. And now Sanders pitching it backwards, and in 4-down territory for Colorado. Sanders flushed out of the pocket again, hit as he throws downfield, and the catch is made. Travis Hunter, juking. And now Shedeur Sanders in the offense on the field. Looking to get something going. Sanders taking a shot, going for Travis Hunter, adjusting, and the
BYU's lived in Colorado territory.
Sanders on 3rd and 8. Finding Hunter, juggles, now secures it. Rest of it, would you? Well, we're talking about him, and we're talking about BYU now. I'm sure the fans at Provo would love us.
A good discussion, and just a reminder, the leadership on this BYU team, how important and impactful it's been.
Flag down, Sanders, dangerous. His defense has been lights out.
It's an interception. Holding, offense, number 77. That penalty is declined. First down, BYU.
A lot of surprises here throughout this Big 12 season.
Sanders on the move. And in the Big Ten, that's the beauty of college football.
Great for college football.
Sanders stepping up. In traffic, completes it. And then the ball came.
That are going to continue to move on. They got a great chance to get drafted, to continue their careers in the National Football League.
Sanders flushed out of the pocket, being chased and dragged down. Bouncing around in the pocket, and finally coming free is Hayden, and he gets a first down, stays in bounds. Sanders, and it's caught inside the uniform. Sanders dumps it off for a touchdown.